morning everyone, it's half term today. We're about halfway through the half term and the house is a complete state. Literally every single room is a mess. The kitchen is a state, the kids' rooms have toys and stuff everywhere. The bathroom needs cleaning, the downstairs toilet needs cleaning, every single room in the house is a state. So the kids have been complaining this morning that they're bored, which was a big mistake. So I've decided that I'm going to set us a power hour challenge and they can help me to blitz the house. They have friends coming over this afternoon to play, so that's the perfect excuse for them to help me out and make their rooms and the rest of the house nice and tidy for when their friends arrive. They're going to tidy each of their rooms and I'm going to tackle the kitchen and the bathrooms, and hopefully within an hour it will be looking a lot better than it's looking now. So the first thing that I do is get the kids set up in their bedrooms, tidying up and sorting out some of their toys. Aiden actually really loves tidying his toys away and tidying up his room. He gets quite into it and always does a really good job. With the older two, it's always a bit more of a challenge to get them to help, but once they get into it, usually they do a pretty good job. They're not the best at tidying their beds because, let's face it, it's not the easiest bed in the world to make, which I don't mind. So they just have a go and then I get in there and make the beds properly. Aiden takes the opportunity to tidy up all of his stuffed toys, of which there are many, and Merrin gets to work on her desk, which is always one of the messiest parts of her room. Drives me mad actually. She always leaves everything out on it and then tries to do her homework surrounded by stuff, so I'm always nagging her to tidy her desk. Marnie is doing a great job of supervising everybody while they're tidying, and next it's Dylan's turn to tidy his room. Dylan is probably the most challenging to get him to start sorting out all of his toys, and his room is usually the messiest. But once he gets going, he does a good job, but he tends to procrastinate and play with things as he goes along. It ends up taking him so long to do it that I just leave him to it and go back and check on how Merrin and Aiden are getting on. Aiden has clearly done all the tidying that he's going to do for the day and is relaxing on the floor with my phone, while Merrin gets on with all the hard work. Quickly check back in on Dylan and he's arranging all of his figures. He collects his pop vinyl figures and they are his pride and joy. So now that the kids have made a good start on their rooms, I can head downstairs and start clearing up the kitchen. Everything is still out from breakfast, so there are toys everywhere that have been brought down from upstairs, and breakfast cereal and bowls. My Valentine's flowers is still looking half decent, so with a bit of rearranging I think I can probably hang on to them for another couple of days. It's amazing what a difference it makes when I just clear away everything off the table and put everything back where it belongs. Then it's on to the dishes from breakfast, and coffee mugs and things like that, as well as wiping down the surface and taking the recycling outside. It's just been half term for us, so there are games console leads and bits and pieces lying around all over the place, so I'll just take a minute to tidy those away, wipe down and buff the work surfaces, and light a candle. This is one of my favourites. It's a Yankee candle in the scent Vanilla Lime. I live with 3 boys, so I need to wipe down the toilets multiple times a day. So I'm starting off with the downstairs loo and having a quick go of the sink. This is actually looking a bit tatty and could do with repainting. I don't need to do a great deal in the lounge. It's looking pretty tidy, so I'm just going to give the mirror a once over. And I'm using my favourite glass cleaner, which is the Method one. It smells of mint and does a really good job. I'm running really low now, could do with buying another one. Then I move into the hall to clean the mirror and give a quick dust over the radiator cover and the picture frames and all the little bits and pieces that are out in the hall. It's amazing how much dust accumulates after just a couple of days. It drives me nuts. One of Aiden's favourite things to do to help me out is to hoover the rug in his bedroom. He loves using my Dyson handheld hoover, he thinks it's brilliant. Even though he actually does a pretty good job, I'm still going to go over everything myself. Obviously I need to get into all the corners and make sure that I've done a good job before I move on to the bathroom. The bathroom is in desperate need of a good clean, so I'm just going to take all the empty bottles and toys and things like that are lying around in the bathroom and take them out of the room before spraying everything down and wiping over the bath and the sink. Having a bath tap with the attached shower hose just makes cleaning everything so much easier. Then I'm just going to give the bathroom a quick hoover before moving on to Dylan's room with the hoover. It's looking a lot better than it was. This is about as tidy as Dylan's room gets, to be honest. He's got so many bits and pieces, and we could do with some more toy storage just to make it look a little bit more clutter free. Then it's back into the bathroom to give it a once over with the mop and bleach the toilets before moving back downstairs. By this point Dylan is cracking on with his maths homework and Marnie is waiting patiently for her lunch. She quite likes it when I hoover, she likes the sound, so she's quite happy to sit there and wait for me while I give the downstairs a quick once over. And then there's just time to give everything a once over with the mop as well. This mop really does make the whole job so much quicker and easier. And that's about it. That's the whole hour up. So that's the power hour up. We have blitzed the bedrooms, the bathroom, the downstairs loo, the kitchen, a bit in the lounge, and not the playroom. We haven't tackled that because that needs a whole hour just to itself. So I'm really pleased with what we've got done. I'm really pleased that these guys helped me out, and now Dylan is working hard at his maths homework. So I think I'll stop it there. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! What you doing in here? Don't you go messing up my lounge. I'm watching you.